Mr. Real Nightmares, Episode 22. It was the Halloween of 2019, a night that would forever haunt my memories. My friends and I, Alex and Sarah, decided to explore an abandoned mansion on the outskirts of town. The mansion, once a grand residence, had become notorious for strange occurrences and ghostly sightings. Dressed as ghost hunters, we armed ourselves with flashlights, eager to capture any spooky encounters on camera. The moonlight startled to pierce to the dense canopy of trees surrounding the mansion as we approached its eerie silhouette. As we entered the decaying mansion, our flashlights flickered, casting and settling shadows on the wall. The air inside felt thick with an unspoken dread. Our footsteps echoed through the empty hall. As we ventured further into the darkness, suddenly a distant sound echoed, a chilling melody that seemed to reverberate from the mansion's forgotten past. The air grew colder, and an inexplicable sense of foreboding indulged us. Inch uneasy glances, our excitement morphing into unease. Ignoring our instincts, we pressed on, determined to uncover the mysteries within. Each creaking floorboard and distant whisper heightened our anxiety. It was as if the mansion itself was alive, responding to our intrusion. In a dimly lit room adorned with faded wallpaper, we stumbled upon an old, ornate mirror. Its reflective surface seemed to hold secrets of the past. As we gazed into it, distorted figures appeared behind us, ghostly apparitions that sent shivers down our spines. Suddenly the temperature plummeted, and an otherworldly voice echoed, recounting tales of tragedy and despair. Panic set in as the voice seemed to resonate from within the wall. We questioned our decision to explore this forsaken place. As we made our way to the mansion's grand ballroom, a hunting melody grew. The room was dimly lit by a single flickering chandelier, casting dancing shadows on the peeling wallpaper. A piano and touch for years played a melancholy tune by an unseen force. Then out of the darkness a spectral figure emerged, a woman in a tattered gown, her hollow eyes locking on to ours. Frozen in fear, we watched as she gestured towards a hidden door. With each step the haunting melody intensified, echoing the mansion's tragic history. Compelled by an unseen force, we reluctantly opened the concealed door, revealing a hidden chamber. The room was filled with ancient artifacts and peculiar symbols, hinting at a dark ritual from the past. As we delved deeper into the mansion's secret, the boundary between the supernatural and reality blurred. The air became thick with a malevolent energy, and an invisible force seemed to guide our every move. In the heart of the mansion, we discovered a long-forgotten diary, chronicling a love story that ended in tragedy. The spectral woman we encountered was the tormented soul of a former resident, forever trapped between the realms of life and death. As the clock struck midnight, the mansion seemed to exhale a collective sigh of sorrow. The one-taunting melodies faded, and the ghostly apparitions dissipated. Our exploration had unearthed tale of love, loss, and eternal longing. Terrified yet strangely moved, we left the abandoned mansion, forever marked by the spectral encounter. The chilling echoes of that Halloween night lingered in our minds, a reminder that some secrets are better left undisturbed. Hey there, Halloween enthusiasts. Get ready for a spine-chilling tale that will make your blood run cold. Last year, our protagonist thought Halloween was just another night of trick-or-treating, but little did she know that it would turn into a nightmarish experience that still haunts her to this day. Meet Sarah, a young woman who recently moved to a quiet neighborhood. Little did she know that her neighbor, Ivan, would become the source source of her worst nightmares. From the moment he moved in, Ivan became fixated on Sarah, and his creepy infatuation only escalated as time went on. Dodo's Halloween approach, Ivan's obsession reached a disturbing peak. He insisted on matching costumes, claiming it was fate that they should be together. Sarah, however, wanted nothing to do with him. Her parents, blinded by their newfound friendship with Ivan's family, were oblivious to the torment Sarah was enduring. Dead on Halloween night, Sarah found herself trapped in a nightmare of her own making, forced to go trick-or-treating with Ivan. She couldn't escape his unsettling advances. His bizarre fantasies of capturing her like a pigman were enough to send shivers down Anion's spine. Desperate to break free, Sarah concocted a lie about feeling sick, hoping it would be enough to shake Ivan off. But he followed her home, and what happened next was straight out of a horror movie -1. Cornered in her own house, Sarah fought for her life as Ivan's grip tightened around her neck. Darkness cracked in, and just when it seemed like all hope was lost, Sarah's parents burst onto the scene, saving her from the clutches of her deranged neighbor. Ivan was arrested and justice was served, but the nightmare didn't end there. The fallout with Ivan's family left Sarah and her parents as outcasts in their own neighborhood. The once friendly neighbors turned into bitter adversaries, seeking revenge for the embarrassment brought upon their son. Now Sarah lives in constant fear, unsure of what her vengeful neighbors might do next. The chilling memories of that Halloween night linger, a stark reminder that true horror can be found not only in the supernatural, but in the twisted minds of those closest to us. So as you gear up for Halloween this year, remember Sears' cautionary tale. Sometimes the scariest monsters are the ones living right next door. Happy Halloween, but beware of the shadows lurking in the corners of your whole neighborhood. The ominous specter of that Halloween night still looms over Sears' life, casting a shadow over what should be a joyous occasion. The once celebratory holiday now serves as a reminder of the horror she faced at the hands of a neighbor turned tormentor. In the aftermath of Ivan's arrest, so his family had hoped for return to normalcy. However, their neighbors, fueled by resentment and a misplaced sense of pride, escalated their petty vendettas. Trash on the lawn, flaring music, and icy stares became routine, turning their once quiet neighborhood into a battlefield of hostility. The psychological toll on Sarah is immeasurable. Every creak of a floorboard, every unfamiliar face in the crowd triggers the resurgence of that haunting Halloween night. The fear of the unknown, amplified by the constant threat of retaliation from Ivan's family, has left her in a perpetual state of anxiety. Despite the strained relations with her neighbors, Sarah remains vigilant. The subtle, insidious actions taken against her family only strengthen her resolve to ensure that justice prevail. The scars from that fateful night may never fully heal, but Sarah refuses to be a perpetual victim. As Halloween approaches once again, Sarah grapples with a mixture of trepidation and defiance. The decorations that once brought joy now serve as a reminder of the thin line between harmless festivities and real-life horrors. Will the shadows of the past continue to haunt her, or will Sarah find the strength to face the darkness head-on in the quiet solitude of her once friendly neighborhood? So story serves as a cautionary tale. The monsters we fear may not be lurking in the shadow, but could be disguised as those we least expect. As you revel in the spooky festivities this Halloween, remember that true horror can wear a familiar face, and that the scariest nightmares are the ones that unfold in the light of day. Happy Halloween, but beware of the chilling echoes that may linger long after the night has passed.